Back with more Buffy. This is episode 4 of season 7, and yeah, it's been a little while since we got into Buffy because obviously we had a lot of Angel recently, so I'm excited to carry on with the season, see where they're going next with things. Last episode was really good. I liked the focus on Willow coming home and the fact that, you know, she couldn't see Buffy and Xander, they couldn't see her, that caused a lot of confusion, and we had that nasty little Null thing, really cool like baddie for the episode, which is cool. Things are kind of patched over with that now, maybe not 100% because I think Willow still needs to do a lot of settling in, and things still aren't all entirely super great with like the Anya situation, the Spike situation. There's a lot, so I'm excited to see what they're going to focus on next and how they're going to continue on with the season. You know, is this going to be another fun kind of standalone? Is this going to be kind of an arc-heavy episode? Who can say? So I'm excited. Let's get into the next one.
Alright then. I'll see you in the morning.
Bet those guys are fucking loaded, you know, in Sunnydale.
It's a school night. I should be home in bed, cuddling up to my insomnia and worrying about how I'm gonna mess up tomorrow.
Me.
Fine. You'll be a great counselor. She looks peaceful. I am not peaceful. That
Oh.
I can help with.
Two people walking past there and it looked like early seasons Willow and then like season 4 Willow with like shorter hair. That was weird.
Serious, I don't want
That's Mad Dog from Arrow.
Do you think I should pound on him some more?
Thanks for stopping by.
Well, if it comes, when it comes, will I be able to help?
Yes.
If you hold the end of the hammer, you have the power, but no control. It takes like 2 strokes to hit the nail in, or you could hit your thumb.
Ouch.
So you choke up. Control, but no power. It could take like 10 strokes to knock the nail in. Power, control. It's a trade-off.
That's actually not a bad analogy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Please don't tell me this is Tara's grave. 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 Oh, fuck. 22. That's no fucking age, is it?
That's me.
Cool. Fuck. Alison, for God's sake, stop it.
I'm scared.
There is nothing shameful about being gay. Nothing.
I know, it's just, I'm not positive, so, I was thinking that, why don't you go on a date with me so I can be sure?
Oh my god, man.
She doesn't let you make your own decisions. Yeah. And she I understand. That must be hard. Why won't you graduate? Because next Friday I'm gonna die.
Ooh.
Like I know there will be coins. Coins? Mm-hmm. Lots of coins. Weird ones. And I know that you'll go someplace dark, underground. I don't know. What do you mean underground?
From beneath you.
I know you'll try to help. I really do like that shirt. You should put a sweater on so it doesn't get stained. I gotta go. Cassie, wait, please, I gotta go.
Talk like that is taken pretty seriously where I come from.
The hood?
Beverly Hills.
Jesus Christ,
What did you
Buffy.
say, Hood?
I don't usually get a heads up before somebody dies.
Maybe
Usually.
No, nonsense. I have to make this better. Oh, shoot.
Got a stain on it. Like Cassie said.
Maybe we can get matching tattoos. How about like a snake with some fire coming out of its mouth?
Or a sexy hula girl that wiggles when you flex.
Yeah, now you're talking. Sexy hula girl. But a sexy snake hula girl.
You're so
That doesn't
ridiculous.
sound sexy.
Hey, Mike, you're gonna get a B.
Oh, A plus, baby. A plus.
No, she's really nice. I actually just saw her this morning. Oh, really?
Really?
What about?
Wow.
Have you Googled her yet?
Willow, she's 17.
It's a search engine. Look. Okay, let's see what Cassie Newton pulls up.
Oh my god, was Googled like a new thing back then? I guess it would have been.
Day and a half of research.
Damn.
And finally try looking up her.
My thighs unused, unclenched. This body is not ready yet. But dirt waits for no woman, and coins will buy no time.
Coins.
I hear the chatter of the bugs. Yeah, I even posted a melodramatic love poem or two back in the day.
Love poems?
I'm over you now, sweetie.
Love poems.
Well, you write poetry, you post Doogie Howser fanfic. It's all normal, right? Let's see what other sex.
Oh my gosh, she's adorable.
Her dad's a drunk.
A violent drunk?
Oh.
You better find out. Buffy the Vampire Slayer would break down this door.
Hey, she said it.
Buffy the counselor.
Less successful spin-off, Buffy the Counselor.
We wanted to know if you still drink a lot.
What's that got to do with Cassie?
Frankly, we were worried that
Everything.
you might drink too much and hurt Cassie.
She just wants to take away the one weekend a month I get to be with my girl.
Oh.
When?
It's not him. He's not the one who does it. Thank you for trying.
And who?
But I have this friend, and it would be fun to go with him.
Aw.
It's to dance and hear lame music, to wear a silly dress and laugh and stuff.
We must protect her.
I'd like to go. There's a lot of stuff I'd
You
like
will go to the ball, Cinderella.
fall in love. But I won't.
Oh
I
man.
just never will.
You will.
Something out there is gonna kill me.
Oh. I have a good feeling about these gentlemen. That's an issue. I like how Dawn's kind of involved in another trio of friends.
And children with
I'm also very happy that Willow's getting involved in
a snake.
mysteries again. With a computer. Without her going, ooh.
I sit alone.
If I don't move, if I don't think, if I don't listen to the voices, then I won't hurt much.
I need to ask you something.
Don't. There's evil
Shock.
down here.
Spike, stop it!
Now's not the time for
I hurt you,
why you're hitting yourself.
and I will pay. I am paying because I hurt the girl.
Shit.
Spike.
Stay here and help me be quiet.
I think it's worse when I'm here.
He'd still want you there anyway, I think.
I hurt the girl.
I have a friend that I really wanted to take. I don't know, I guess she doesn't see me that way.
Oh,
She
but
makes
she
me crazy.
does.
Crazy? You guys see my sister to the dance? And she's your second choice?
That's more reason to kill him than him being a demon or whatever. All the coins.
I just want to make things better. Connect. And I'm going to connect with your face if you don't stop wasting my time and help me do my job.
Oh,
Please.
professional.
A girl could die.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
No. I mean, let me go.
God, she's so casual
No,
about it.
don't worry about it.
I was just wondering if anyone had asked you to win her for me.
What? Oh, no. Not exactly.
Well, I was just doing a poll.
You fucking prick. Kill him.
All present.
Is it just a weird group of guys from the school?
Almighty Avilas, please accept our sacrifice.
No.
Okay, that is going on the record.
Oh, that's good.
What the hell's she doing here? Get back, you stupid bitch.
You're the stupid bitch.
Oh, you're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
Do you know how lame this is?
Or at least not have any kids.
Teenage boy.
That lame demon?
Oh! Well. Oh, Jesus. He's here! You don't need to sacrifice her. Yeah!
Spike?
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that chip. Nearly Batman. Burn, baby, burn. Demon Inferno.
She'll tell you. Someday she'll tell you.
Tell him why. Tell him she loves him. Tell him to get stuffed.
Where are my infinite riches?
Good. Oh.
Help me, please, I'm bleeding.
Sorry. My office hours are
I had a feeling she was going to say something about office hours.
Cassie.
Fuck. Fuck.
Cassie. No. Come on.
She can't be dead. Fuck. She's dead.
Their family had a history of heart irregularities.
Oh, fuck.
But she never told Cassie.
She died because of her heart, not because of you.
Poor Mike.
Because of you.
Oh, Dawn. Oh.
I guess sometimes you can't tell.
What do you do when you know that? When you know that maybe you can't help.
And when you can't help, you can at least try. Well, that was fun. Okay, I really liked that episode. I thought it was really good. I'm really sad. I wanted Cassie and Mike to go to the winter thing. I just wanted them to dance and listen to rubbish music and laugh at how stupid it was. I wish they'd shown Mike again after she died, like even just like something, maybe like a scene of him and Dawn just talk about her or something. That would have been nice. But man, or even like show the dad again. That poor dad, like, oh, you got to see her like one weekend a month, and now she's gone. I mean, the poor mum as well. God, genuinely gutted about that. Ugh, that really got me. I'm genuinely sad that she died, and this fictional character in one episode of Buffy, and I was like, oh. You know, you can root for a happy ending, but at the end of the day, it's a Whedon show, so there's just no fucking point, is there? Man. Guess fate just had other ideas, and that's the way it was. Just the idea that Cassie kind of knew, and she could like predict these things, and it's interesting. It does feel kind of like a self-contained episode, but I imagine some of Cassie's predictions, that's going to be like season-long kind of stuff. Her saying to Spike, like, oh, she'll tell you. And what else did she say? She said something to Buffy near the end, didn't she? Like, oh, you'll make a difference or something like that. So there are kind of things, I think, that have been set up a bit there to pay off later on in the season. I may not even notice them when they happen. I might, you know, they could be tiny little things or huge plot things. So I'm excited to see where that may lead. I'm going to try and keep that in mind as I'm watching the rest of the season, just in case things pop up. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I liked how, you know, there was focus on Cassie, then there was a weird kind of group of cult boys, which, I don't know, I felt like maybe they could have done a bit more like setting that up and like, why are they doing this? Just to get riches and stuff, sure, but maybe show a few more of the guys throughout the episode beforehand, instead of the douche, because it's the least surprising thing in the world that that douchey guy was actually the person involved in it all. Or like in that montage of people like coming to see Buffy, it was like all the members that were there could have been the people that saw her in that montage in the start. Because like, oh, they all have problems and stuff like that. They could talk, oh, you know, my family's struggling with money-wise and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford to go to college. And that could be like a more kind of deep reason for one of them wanting all these riches and then, you know, summoning this demon and stuff like that. But I feel like the main point of the episode was obviously just Cassie's journey and the inevitability of fate. And can you change it? Can you not? Interesting stuff with all of that. I did really enjoy the story. As sad as it is, with that twist, it's just like a heart kind of problem that she had that killed her. It was still a really kind of nice story. I really did like Cassie. I really did I thought the actress did a great job. I think I am naturally kind of drawn to people like Cassie. I don't know. She just seemed like a genuinely nice, wholesome person with these hopes and dreams. And just that speech she gave Buffy and Xander when they left her dad's house about all the things she wants to do, like go ice skating. She wants to go with Mike to the winter dance thing. She wants to fall in love, and she's never going to get to. And you think, well, you are going to get to, because they're going to, you know, they're going to save the day. They're going to get you out of whatever trouble they get you into. But then she just dies anyway, so she is never going to do all those things. And really sad. It's kind of a, I don't know, more subtle. I don't want to say subtle, that's the wrong word, because the original scene I'm thinking of was really powerful. But I think it echoed a lot of Anya's speech in the body. It reminded me a bit of that. I think obviously Anya's speech was more emotionally powerful and affecting and stuff like that. But it kind of had similar kind of sentiments to it, and I really enjoyed that. Anya was in this one. That just hit me. That's a shame. But yeah, I thought that whole story with her, Dawn kind of becoming her friend, and at the end when she was like, you know, to Buffy, I was her friend because of you, and she's really sad, you know, you tried, but that's just how it is. How that really affected Dawn was really sad. And yeah, I just feel so bad for her poor parents and Mike. Like, yeah, clearly quite liked her a bit. And yeah, I'm glad they got the comedy out of the way quite early on in the episode with like the bit where Buffy was seeing all the students and then Dawn was there talking about her sister. That was really funny. I liked that a lot. And then obviously with that little kind of gut punch moment at the end, I feel a bit gutted, to be honest. I feel really sad. Poor Cassie. But still, great story with all of that, and I thought Cassie was very likeable, and obviously I think the episode would really hinge emotionally on Cassie being a likeable character. There's probably people out there who didn't gel with her, but I really did. I really liked her. I really took to her. It was just kind of a gentleness to her that I really enjoyed. She reminded me a bit of Tara, actually, in that kind of sense of warmth and gentleness, which is maybe what they were going for because of the scene with Willow near the start of the episode. I don't know. Probably not, because otherwise I think they would have had Willow actively involved in the Cassie storyline a lot more. But I think that's just a quality that I really liked in Tara and Cassie alike. And they both died way too young, so there you go. That's nice. That's wholesome. But yeah, I really enjoyed that whole story with her. I thought that was very powerful. And yeah, obviously the cult of evil boys in red, fine, whatever. That was just kind of a means to an end to do that kind of gut punch of a twist, I think. And the demon design was pretty cool, very easily defeated, obviously, because the episode wasn't really about that demon. I think the enemy in this episode was more so fate than that weird demon thing they summoned. And the weird douchey guy. Wonder what happens to him in the long run. Does he get expelled? Does he just pretend that nothing happened? All those kids, I don't know. I mean, the demon bit him, and I thought there was going to be like a big consequence to that, like, oh, he dies like 2 days later or something like that, but they never mentioned it again. He just got bitten. So maybe there's a deleted scene there, something happens to him, a consequence of that, or maybe he just got bitten. That's his penance, who can say. But it is what it is, you know. They can't neatly tie up everything, I suppose. And maybe we'll see some of those guys again, and Buffy can kill them then, I don't know. But still, there we are. The opening scene with all the coffins and stuff, obviously that wasn't really related to the rest of the episode. That did feel very separate in this instance compared to other ones, but it was still a bit fun. And I guess it was like a sort of foreshadowing, setting it up in like a funeral parlour, at the inevitability of death. That lingers to Cassie's fate, I don't know. But it was still kind of an interesting thing, and like Dawn getting kind of stuck in her coffin and stuff like that. Hopefully that's not any kind of foreshadowing. Like, enough people have died, stop it. But yeah, really enjoyed Buffy's story of her starting properly talking to the kids as like a counsellor, having the ups and downs of that, getting through to some people, having struggles with others, and it makes sense, and then her getting overly like attached to the whole Cassie storyline, as we as an audience do as well, so obviously you really root for that to play out, and Buffy becomes determined to kind of solve it, and ultimately there's nothing she can do, because sometimes you just can't win, especially in Buffy. It's always painful. Even when you win, there's always a price, I think. So yeah, I really kind of enjoyed her storyline alongside it, and Wood, and Principal Wood as well. I really like him. I think he's a really cool guy. him kind of saying, you know, you did the right thing, come to me, just being a decent principal. I feel like there's going to be more to him. The fact that he's such a nice guy makes me think there's going to be something more to him. Whether or not he's evil or not, I don't know, but I feel like we're due a shocking revelation about him, I guess. Because principals at Sunnydale, they didn't have the best record. They either die, they're either dodgy, or they're either dodgy and they die. So maybe he'll break the cycle. Maybe he's just a genuinely good guy, but it's a TV show, so maybe not. We'll see. But for now, at least, I really like Wood. I think he's a cool little addition. I like the kind of camaraderie he has with Buffy, and he does seem to generally care about a lot of the kids in the school. So that's a nice change from Snyder, that's for sure. And the whole Willow and Xander conversation at the start of the episode, I liked. I enjoyed the journey of Willow kind of getting actively involved in the team again, you know, using tech but not the magic side of things, really helping out in that way. It's cool that she's going to hopefully officially join the Scoobers again soon, because she wasn't with them at the start. I guess that's another thing they were going for, that opening scene, the fact that Willow ended up helping them out a lot more later on in the episode, and they're becoming a bit more of a team again. That'd be nice, because the Scooby Gang was still pretty small, because, you know, Spike's at a distance, Willow was at a distance, Anya's at a distance. So I enjoyed that aspect of things as well, and Willow's kind of journey, helping them out. Obviously she didn't have like the biggest role in the world, but you know, she got quite a lot of focus in the last episode, so it makes sense. And her visiting Tara's grave at the start, oh boy, Alison Hannigan. Her acting just gets me, and just, I love that little moment. I'm glad we had that, finding that peace. It's probably the first time she's ever even seen the grave, and she's just like, it's me, and she was like touching Tara's name, and it's like, oh, still in our hearts. So bloody sad. Taken too soon, and again how that links to the whole Cassie situation as well. So that was a really lovely little moment. I love that Xander went with her in that sense, and she's still openly expressing this fear about becoming evil again and that magic, and if this great evil is coming, how much help can she really be? She's still kind of working on that, very much a work in progress, and I hope we see a lot more of that journey. But I like Xander kind of being there with the like hammer and nails kind of metaphor, which I thought worked quite well. But I always love the Xander and Willow scenes. I love their friendship, so that was really cool. And the joke later on about her writing love songs for Xander, she's like, I'm over you now, that was funny. So yeah, they continue to be a very wholesome friendship that I really enjoy, and that was a really lovely moment with Tara's grave. Well, not lovely, lovely's not the word, heartbreaking. I'm what to fucking sob. But it was very well done, very tender, very sweet, and I'm glad we kind of had that moment for Willow. It's probably a good kind of processing thing. Yeah, okay, Tara's gone, but she has a place where she can send all that sadness now. You know, I don't think Tara would want her to be sad all the time, so she can be sad when she visits the grave, and then you just get on with it for the rest of the time, because that's what Tara would want for her, you know. And I think that's kind of how I interpreted the ending of the episode as well, when Buffy was like, well, you know, sometimes you try and help, but when you know, even when you try, sometimes fate has other ideas and you just can't help. What do? And then it just showed her going back to work, getting on with the day. You just have to keep on trying and just hope for the best, I think, and just keep on working through it, keep going through it. Can't get over things, you can get used to them. So life kind of goes on, and you just need to help as many people as you can, but accept that you can't help everyone. And I really like that message as an episode, because you don't want to get too wrapped up in that kind of thing. You don't want to feel useless when you can't help people, but sometimes there's no way of helping them. So I really like that kind of message for the episode. And yeah, it provided a lot of emotional moments, like that. Dawn kind of broke my heart in that last little scene when she was so upset, like, bless her. The fact that she kind of found this friend through this whole kind of mystery, and it really got to her in the end, just shows what a loving kind of person she is there. And Dawn seems very good at making friendships lately. You know, in like the early episodes of the season, she made a couple of those friends. I don't think we've seen again, which is kind of a shame. I thought those three might continue throughout the whole season, but she kind of got involved in another trio in this one, but now one of them's dead, so who knows. But still, I kind of like how they show that with Dawn. She seems quite easy to get on with now that she's grown up a bit and been through some shit, so that's cool. And And then, yeah, Spike showing up, still being a bit, you know, all over the place mentally and stuff like that, still dealing with having his soul back. I like how he was talking about, you know, I need to save the girl, I need to save the girl. And you could relate that to, you know, I hurt the girl even. You could relate that to Buffy, and then save the girl, you could relate to Cassie. Once again, Faye had other ideas, but I liked him kind of showing up and giving Buffy the tool she needed to kill the demon. And then what Cassie said to him, Buffy, well, she'll tell you something. I don't know if it's I love you, I don't know if it's going to be something else. He's always been desperate to hear I love you, but that's led to not so nice things that he's done in the last season. So we'll have to wait and see. It's still a very difficult kind of thing with Spike. I'm still working through it. But, you know, he does have his soul back now. He kind of needs to take that into account, but also be like, well, you're not off scot-free. Because if he's punishing himself for the things he's done, I feel like we're entitled to punish him too. So, still difficult, still working through it, but I think that's the challenge. And if I was just like, oh yeah, I'm fine with Spike, I feel like that wouldn't be an investment in the story. I feel like I wouldn't have gotten invested in it in the way I have, because I'm feeling it, I'm in it. I don't think it would be as interesting of a journey with the show if I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. Because I think this show wants you to be challenged and stuff like that. Season 6 was very challenging, so the journey continues with that. But we'll see what happens. And yeah, really, really good episode. I really like this one a lot. So sad about Cassie. That was genuinely upsetting. Kind of how I felt with Flutie when he died. I was like, I think of that still, the poor bastard. So really sad about that, but I liked kind of the ending message that I took from it anyway, about just, you know, keep buggering on, keep going on, and just try again. Try and help people and accept that not everyone can be saved. So yeah, really good stuff for this episode. Also loved the scene, you know, visiting Tara's grave was really sad. Dawn was really sad near the end. That was very emotional. And yeah, very solid episode. I look forward to seeing what's going to be happening next. I like with Cassie's kind of predictions that could set up some long-term things, which is cool. And yeah, just a really, really fun episode. Well, not fun, but a really, really good, enjoyable episode to watch. I look forward to seeing what's going to happen next. My next reaction will be to episode 5 of Buffy. So looking forward to that. And until then, see ya.